This one little hair will just not go down. Hi, welcome to this video. If you've clicked on this, I hope that you're here to learn some more stuff about acting with me, critique my acting with me. This footage is very old. This is from when I first started acting, I think a few years ago. I've come such a long way from this, and as always, I have not watched this since I pretty much recorded it. I hope that through critiquing myself, whether it's a technical audition critique or a critique on my acting, that you as an actor can learn from me, or if you're just interested in watching this and you're not an actor, that's cool too. I'm happy to have you here. Sent out these scenes to some agencies when I was first applying. I am signed with an agent now, and when I signed with her, I had a different demo reel. So this stuff, I shot this at an acting studio and I had coaching throughout it, and it was great, and he said like this is good footage to get an agent with, but I personally think I'm gonna watch back and see why people didn't sign me. The footage I have now, since it's from actual set experience and just better acting in general, is why I ended up getting an agent later, and I just think I was a little too new here to have gotten one, which totally makes sense why no one signed me. My goal is always to play like the angsty, troubled characters that are dealing with a lot of internal stuff. That's just what I enjoy playing the most. I like building worlds around that, so I chose a very angsty scene to work on because those are, like I said, the kind of characters I want to go out for. Alright, here we go. I'm honestly a little bit nervous to watch this.
You know, they're just a bunch of goddamn lowlifes. And they're just pissed that I've moved on and moved past them.
Okay, so the beginning is good. I'm trying to think. Let's critique this as just a scene and not as something to submit to agents, because I know when you're submitting to agents, you have to kind of grab their attention really fast. I would have had a little more build up in this beginning part, so I would have sat and festered in that anger a little bit more, just because I think you can kind of feel me as an actor feeling like, have I been sitting here too long, and then starting the scene almost before I was ready. Yeah, and of course, as I critiqued in my last Fiona Shameless scene, I think this scene could use a lot more anger, and to me, I feel like I've said before, I'm a soft, like a little bit more of a soft personality, so to me that bleeds into my acting a little bit too much, and I need to like go fully into that character. It's honestly a little, I'm cringing a little watching this, because I'm just like so much better than this now.
Well, I'm clean now, so Devin can go fuck herself.
Okay, so one thing I want to note is I had planned in my mind, I didn't act this out, but in my mind, she says, I'm clean now, so Devin can go fuck herself. In my mind, I'm like, I don't want her to be clean, like she's lying in this moment. So we finish the scene, and the acting coach, he goes, I like how you decided to not make her clean. And that just shows how much the camera will pick up every little detail you've put into this character, because it's not like I did anything super obvious, like smoking a joint or going like whatever. I don't think I did anything like crazy obvious, but he could tell. So that's just a lesson in like how much everything you prepare will be there, and you don't have to overact it, because if it's in here, the camera will pick it up.
Hey, asshole, are you even listening to me right now? I know you probably don't remember what high school is like since you're like 70, but you'd be surprised how many people here hate you just to hate you.
I liked the attack there a little more than in the beginning. I think I'm kind of sinking into the scene more, and I love how condescending I was here. Do I think this is amazing? No. But do I think, considering I had just started acting a few months before this, I don't think it's too terrible.
Did you know that 7 in 10 girls hate looking at themselves in the mirror? Is that true?
I love that reaction, because I'm like, hello, are you gonna say something? And honestly, this coach was so nice to work with. He was really, really good.
Are you for real right now? This is usually the part where I get suspended for 2 weeks.
And I think also what I enjoyed about my portrayal of this character is how fidgety she is, because obviously she's not clean. In my mind, she was doing like cocaine or something. So I love how fidgety she is. She doesn't want to be in this situation. She's awkward. And, you know, you can kind of see the humor in my eyes there, where it's just like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, why are we talking about this right now?
I realized how hard high school must be for you guys. Girls. Well, you're safe now. I promise you no one can hurt you here.
Dude, I appreciate the whole Zen master thing you've got going on, but I've been down this road before. So, did you call the cops or not? Because legally I'm still on
Do you
parole.
remember what we talked about last time?
The Zen Master thing could have been stronger in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of how I delivered that, and I just think it felt a bit inauthentic. And that's what I think I notice a lot in my older acting, is it's like good and bad moments, like I'm kind of in and out. I feel like later on in my acting you can tell I'm actually fully immersed in the scene and in the world. I think that the thoughts are lacking a little bit here, which makes sense because like I said, I was so new to acting at this point, but yeah, I think it does feel a little too much like I'm reading a script.
I feel like I upset you. I want to apologize for that.
I like how I'm softening up here. You can really kind of see that he's hit a nerve in her, and she was tough and angsty, and you can tell as soon as he said that, my emotions kind of changed, and I really felt that in the moment. I also remember one of my other coaches, Carly, saying that it's funny how much like dark eyeliner can just portray like such a troubled character. Like I know it seems so shallow and it's just aesthetic, but it really does make a difference in my opinion, and almost every troubled character I play gets some darker eyeliner in the waterline.
That's my friend Ellen. Can you see her? If you can see her, raise a hand.
You're joking, right?
How about just a finger then?
I'm sorry, am I in some sort of mental institution or something?
I actually enjoyed that ending a lot. I think the whole like you're joking, right, was well delivered, and the middle finger part's just so funny. Something about doing this scene specifically with him that I just felt so much more in character than I had with other scenes, because I don't know, it just felt more realistic because he seemed like he'd be the age and the person that I would actually be talking to as this character. So sometimes it's nice when your reader does actually like fit the role of what you're doing. Aesthetically, I think the lighting's beautiful. I think it lit up my face really well. Hair was nice. I think wardrobe was fine. Like that's kind of my go-to shirt when I don't have like a very specific character in mind. I think the makeup was good. I do feel like I could have used some more powder, because in real life I'm going to critique another scene of mine that I'm so shiny in, because in real life I feel like hydrated looks nice, but on camera, like the more powder and the more matte you wear, the better, and a lot of the time the makeup that looks good on camera doesn't look good in real life. So overall, I think this was a good scene to submit because I still look young in it and I'm angsty like a teenager in it, so I see what I was going for there. I remember kind of not fully feeling like super connected to this material, I think because I was new and because I was just like, I didn't know what to pick. I had browsed through so many scenes and it just felt like I had to pick something that was short enough in length, because when you're adding it to a demo reel it has to be short, so I felt like I just didn't know what to pick, and I felt like this was a little bit like these two scenes weren't super heartfelt to me and I should have picked something I connected with more. We're going to review the other scene in my next video. Hopefully you learned something in this video, and I really enjoy critiquing my old stuff. I hope that I can critique some new stuff soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!